Hey, what is up, guys? So it's Ennis once again, and we're back into another lesson. This lesson is called How to Make a Green Screen Look Realistic. So this is mostly used for interviews and stuff like that. So if we have a bad lighting or something like that, so if we have shadows in the background, or our green screen is lighter in one corner, or it has a lot of shadows, or it's dark in other corner, there's a way to fix that and make it look realistic, and I will show you how to do that right now. So I have this green screen interview right here, and I will import that into the timeline. Let me just uh, delete the audio because I want to focus on the video. And as you can see, even if it's on full, this video is kind of looking bad, and you have a lot of shadows right here, a dark shadow right here, and it's brighter in this corner than in this one. And I will show you how to fix all of these. So as you know, we're gonna add the green screen, remove actually the green screen with Ultra key. For this one, I won't be using any background. Once I add Ultra key to this, it will look like like they are speaking behind a wall, white wall or something. You will see, not literally white like a normal wall. So you will see. So let me show you something. So if you take this bright part and check it, as you can see, it's going to look bad, and the shadows are going to leave here, and it's looking really bad. But if we go back and check this once again and grab the lightest shadow. Okay, this one is not working out really, so let's use this one right here. So if we grab this shadow, we will have this white background, and it's turning out good. And of course the shadows are staying. That's because they are too hard, but we will fix it to look even more natural. And of course shadows are staying because they have this video was recorded probably in front of some light. And of course, with some setup, I will show you how to make this look as realistic as possible. So let's dive right into it. Let me just zoom this. Oops. Let me just zoom this out. So let's click on this and go down to Ultra key. So we have these four options right here: mate generation, mate cleanup, spill suppression, and color correction. So let's go to mate generation first. Drop this down and let's work with it. So of course you're going to move these around, see what fits the best, and let's boost up the transparency. Oops. Let's boost up the transparency. So as you can see, this brings a lot of dark, and it's turning out real bad. So we're gonna have to light this down, and as you can see, as soon as we light this a little bit down, we bring the shadows down a little bit. So going right now to highlights, let's also boost these up. And as you can see, highlights are not doing big of a deal, but we will leave them at 100. So moving on, we have shadows, and since we want to bring the shadows down, just drag it all over to the top. And as you can see, if we boost it up, they're getting a little bit bigger, so get that at 0. Tolerance. So tolerance, if we lower down the tolerance, it is going to remove these green lines from their bodies, but if we boost it up, we'll get this little black right here because of the shadow. So what I want you to do is find the right fit to get this. Right about 50, I think. Oops, I was doing this highlights, I'm sorry. So let's move this back to 50. And we have pedestal right here. If we move this up, actually no, let's keep it at 20. Now moving on down to mate cleanup. As you can see, if we surpass the choke all the way to the top, we're getting these black lines and the green screen is kind of getting bad. So what we want to do is keep this at 0. Going to soften. If we get this up, as you can see, we're also bringing up the blacks at the side. So let's keep this at 0. And contrast is not really doing much, so let's keep that also at 0. And the midpoint is not doing much, so let's have it at the same percentage. So going down to spill suppression, now this is going to help us. So if we go to exaggerate and get it up, as you can see, it's getting gray. So this is the color of the video. So let's keep this at 30. We're going to boost it up just by 5%. And the range is the range that the green screen is catching up. So as you can see, if we keep it at 0, we're still going to have a little bit of green on their side. So let's boost this up all the way until we lose the green and not have the pink. Moving down to spill, if we get this up, we're getting this pink vibe, as you can see. So if we lower this, we're getting the green one also. So let's keep this at 50. And the Luma one, let's get Luma to 52. And going down to color correction, have saturation right here, and as you can see, if we boost up, they're getting this yellow rain look, and if we go all the way to 0, they're getting this gray look. So what we're going to do is get this about 130, I would say, so they get a little bit of the color but not too much because it's a gray background. And as you can see, if we boost hue, we're just changing the opposite of the green screen, and if we get it down, it's blue. So what I would recommend you to do is get this at 5%, and we have luminance right here, and if we boost this up, we're getting the brightness up a little bit. So I would recommend you to boost this up just so the saturation is not looking bad and it shows up just like some lightning. So keep this at 100 at 10. So as you can see now, if we play the video, it's turning out real fine and it's looking really realistic, like no one would notice that this was done behind the green screen. So that will be it for this lesson. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned a lot, and I'm gonna see you in our last section of the course, which we will be working in Premiere Pro. Let me just check it. Of course, yeah, we just have exporting the final product, and final step will be me talking, but not in Premiere Pro. So I'm gonna see you in our next lesson, guys, and I'm out.